Hey, what is up everyone in the survival world? It is Rogue Network back with another 7 Days to Die video. This current Area 51 base that is built within the mountain, it's pretty cool, right? I love it, and I'm proud of the work I did for it. But this base will be added to this year's base builds. Basically, it's the year 2025 base, and so we'll make more bases up in the future months for this year, especially with the new updates that the developers will launch for the game. I believe update 1.2.0 is coming soon with like a new zombie and all that good stuff. So I don't do informational videos, but however I do a lot of build videos such as this. So diving right in, as you can tell, it is a hidden base behind the tree line. So we have a bunch of trees, and basically if you are a player, you will not see the base no matter if you are traveling either direction on the trail. Only the allies will know where the base is located. It is built within the mountain. It is camouflaged to blend right in. And I think I've done the best of my abilities that I can make it blend in with the paint options that are available on the PS5. So we're going to walk right into the main entrance here. There are two security gates, basically garage doors, that act as security for vehicles. This is the one way you'll enter. We do have a sensor system on the secondary door, which only opens when it sees allies. And it will close on its own as well after a couple second timer. So I think that is a cool feature, and I'll show you more in depth of that in a few minutes. It is powered by a gas generator, and I'll show you the other power system that I'm going to start implementing in all our future bases. Garage area, we do have space for our 4x4 truck and our dirt bike, or mini dirt bikes. You could place many as you need here, but the only issue I have with this when I built it is I should have laid out more space to allow the truck to at least do a full 360 so it's easy to get out. Instead, I had to back out toward the entryway where you enter other sections of the base. So that is a flaw, but that's okay. That's a mistake I made. I didn't think that we needed more room for the vehicles, but we certainly do. And so, yeah, this is the Area 51. This is where you store the truck. And basically, it's pretty much it. Straightforward, nothing special. So, and we do have sensors along the entire base. So intruders cannot just walk through the door. That is also the purpose, especially on multiplayer. So walking into the secondary, almost a secondary section, we will start on the left. We have the armory room, and this will have all our supplies such as ammunition, armor, ammo, weapons, and crafting supplies as well. So you'll come in and craft your items, and we'll store our important necessities and gear in these lockers and safes. Now before we enter the next room, we are going to go up this ladder. Up this ladder, it's locked, of course. We go up. This will give us access to the turret system above the garage. So as an intruder, which I'll give you an example, an intruder or zombie will walk through the main gate, the garage doors, and the turrets will blast them until they are disintegrated. And this door here in front, the secondary door, will not open until an ally stands near it. So otherwise it will stay shut and intruders cannot, or zombies cannot, penetrate. And we can also shut the first door, the primary door behind them, so that we can trap any enemy or foe that is attacking our base. So we will walk across the hallway and we will enter the kitchen. And this is basically straightforward. We cook all of our food and prepare our drinks in this room. We have our nice stoves and, you know, decent kitchen setup. It's not perfect. And we have a little safe here, a random safe, just to have it there. You never know. And then we do have a door for the horde tunnel access, which I'll show you in a little bit. So this is one way through there. So we'll exit the kitchen, we'll enter the secondary zone. And this middle room is highly essential for the power in most of the base. And that is because we do have a generator and is powering majority of the security door switches and power in general. So if we hit the generator, every door dividing the rooms will shut down. So let me give you a quick example. The power shuts off, all doors shut for the security lockdown system. So I find that pretty cool. So if anyone decides to enter the base, the alarm systems will go off, because we do have an alarm system up here as well, which is powered by this generator over here. And moving along to the horde tunnel, this is pretty cool. So we will have a switch that will open the door. We'll enter this room, and this is just a entry room. There's nothing special, and there's a door that exits from the kitchen. So we have 3 main doors here. I flipped the switch. It will bring us to both sections of the main horde tunnel. So this tunnel isn't too special, but this tunnel here I'll show you real quick. Walk down it. It's okay. The blades won't cut us. They are turned off. We have a generator for the first section, which is 2 of the blades and the wires. We have a second generator for the next 4 blades and wires. So this is what we turn on when we have a horde night approaching. And this does work. It is effective. However, it hasn't been fully effective. I haven't put it to the full test. And here we have our spot where we stand and fire at the zombies if we desire. You don't have to. This is a tunnel that basically, and the door at the end is a regular locked door, so you can close it as you need to when the system is turned off. So we'll just close that for security purposes. And if we are fighting a horde or whatnot, we will go up here to the ladder, open this hatch, and this will take us to the horde fighting zone or preparation section where the turrets are placed. So we have shotgun turrets here, more shotgun turrets. They are aimed and designed to fire through the floor as zombies approach. Let's go and enter the helicopter pad and mineshaft zone. Okay, so we'll enter this door here. And we have 2 ways. We can go up the ladder to the helipad, or we can go down in the crafting room, or the forging room, actually. Mineshaft, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to head down there real quick. This is a mineshaft that hasn't been fully barricaded around the ladder with forged steel. That's okay. So we're going to skip our way down. Perfect. And this is the forging room. So it's basically a crafting room. It's got all your necessities, forges, and placing more concrete mixes, chemistry station, and crafting stations. And I'm forging materials right now as we speak for a next base build or challenge, whatever it may be. And this is bedrock, which means players cannot dig underneath to access the lower level. So we're going to go right back up the ladder and show you the helipad. Alrighty, next stop in the base, Area 51, is the ladder. So we're going to go up the ladder here, and we do have multiple sections. So we have 1 latch. Okay, we have a secondary latch. This is in case of digging players. They dig on a level. They have to get through more doors before they reach the next section. So, all right, we reached the top. It'll bring us to a mini room here. And this is the exit door. But before we exit to the helipad, we're going to open this door. And this is containing the land claim block, so players cannot destroy or penetrate structure on the helipad. And we do have our main battery bank there. And it's going to be powering some items on the helipad. So let's open our double security door. And on the helipad, we have, of course, our gyrocopter. What's a helipad without a helicopter or a gyrocopter, right? That's the exit of the helipad. We have 2 turrets that are guarding the helipad. and they are for either zombies or players. We'd have spotlights for when we're traveling and arriving at the base, we can see where the base helipad is located. And we do have a solar bank. I recently just placed this in on the helipad, and it's doing amazing work. A new tip that I learned is that if you have more wattage as an output for the solar bank, then you wouldn't lose no watts or battery, basically battery life on the battery, because this is connected to a battery and it is also connected directly to the spotlights. So it is keeping the batteries fresh and fully juiced up so we can keep consistent power going throughout the base. In our future base, I will incorporate this connected to the helipad. We have more defense. We have more turrets I will be placing, but we have 2 at the current moment that are here and they're connected, and they are defending against zombies that happen to fall, because they usually spawn on top of the mountain. And so this is basically directly above our base. So zombies will spawn up here, turrets will shoot them down, and it just weakens them as they come down, and hopefully they won't be having any ideas to go into rage mode and dig. And that is the problem with these mountain bases, is the fact that zombies will go into rage mode and start digging. So that is the problem I have found with making a base like this. And that concludes our tour for our Area 51 base. In the comments below, everybody, I want you to tell me what you think. Again, I'm no professional builder, but this one takes the cake, and it's different from our current one that is still active. So let me know what you think. I have other zombie horde ideas I'm going to build on a future base. But until then, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Later, everybody. And be sure to like and subscribe. That helps out. Be part of the family.